now it feels it's like so easy to cure your boredom while having zero impact, while not in a participatory fashion, but instead because you have an abundance of distraction, an opportunity.
Yeah, you're not going to accidentally stumble into something great by curing your boredom today because you're just going to be.
You're
Yeah.
there. Did you get it on the camera,
Just
Will?
like
He was just
swiping.
swiping. It's a trick.
Yeah.
It feels like you have solved something, but yet it's somehow lacking the texture necessary to really teach you something.
You ain't going to be making penicillin like this.
Very unlikely. Very unlikely. So it's more about grabbing like that historically you would just grab onto more things, as risky as they might be, because operating in the real world comes with real risk. Your phone screen or your Netflix doesn't. And so people, it's a hard sales pitch to say, hey, get up and go do it, when like I can't help but think of the sheer number of hours and how recent all of this is. How recent the opportunity is to sit at home and binge watch 20 hours worth of some, like, how long has that opportunity really existed in the course of human history?
Well, I can tell you that in 2010, I was switching DVDs to watch Lost. You know what I mean? I had like a few on a DVD, and that was already pretty advanced compared to. You ever try to buy a VHS box set? I had a VHS box set of season 1 of the Star Trek: The Next Generation. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous looking. Takes up your whole shelf.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, that was just 10 years ago. That the idea of
when I was a kid,
yeah,
I think in my household we had 3 tapes, and eventually we didn't. There was no reason to keep watching them. We had seen them too many times.
Those are the movies. That's not even TV. Those are the Star Trek movies.
He's saying it's way bigger than that. He's trying to explain to you that it's way bigger than that. No, I mean, the abundance of content has surely presented a circumstance, an unprecedented circumstance. The ease of creation, the ease of sharing, and the ease of
What's
consuming.
funny about that, though, is the stakes for the individuals that are consumed by that, even if it's just the viewer, feel even higher. Another Bo Burnham thing, that film 8th Grade that he made, where it was like, about a 15-year-old girl just trying to compare to what it was like when you and I were in grade 8. I didn't have a phone. You didn't. There's no way you had a phone in grade 8, right?
No.
So all your problems were based on sort of regular, goofy interpersonal things with the people at school, and nobody knew anything that you didn't put forward. But now kids that are, growing up, I honestly can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. But as much as we can say that there's very little risk and there's very little to do with social media and how the platforms work, to those kids now, the stakes feel just as big because that's what their full exposure is. So now I don't want to guess because I actually don't know. I'm going to say something. I'm going to sound like a boomer here that doesn't know what I'm talking about. But
we definitely are.
But it's going to be more like, oh, I posted a thing. I didn't get enough likes on Snapchat or whatever. I guess kids would be on TikTok now probably, right? So I don't know if maybe if you're in school right now and you're not killing it on TikTok, then maybe you suck. I don't know, and maybe you get bullied. Maybe you get bullied if your TikToks are lame. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that happens.
When you talked about early sharing, if you shared a cute picture of your dog and nobody liked it on Facebook, well, what do you care? You know what I mean? Like you said, why were you posting that in the first place? But I'm thinking that maybe now, if you post a TikTok and it doesn't succeed, then when you go to school the next day, are you going to get roasted?
Sure.
You know what I mean? So the life is so integrated into these simple things that are so consumable and so irrelevant, yet somehow they're everything. It's such a bizarre.
The magnitude of something so insignificant yet so significant temporarily.
Yeah.
Within those groups.